So after pre-ordering on the very first day, ultimately I got the Google Pixel, the first ever phone made by Google itself, and I don't know what to say. We always thought iPhones are pricey, but I paid 57,000 rupees for this smartphone, which sports a 5 inches Full HD screen, and the price is just 3000 rupees less than iPhone 7. Now OnePlus 3 is my daily driver and this phone cost less than half. This is one of the best devices I have ever used. Before this I was using the iPhone 6s Plus. If you are into iOS then you have no other option, but for an Android device I don't know whether this new Pixel is a value for money device. I have to mention here the price of this device in the US is actually $649, that is approximately 43,000 rupees, which seems the perfect pricing for this smartphone. At 57,000 rupees you have so many options including the iPhone, so I think Google made a big mistake pricing this phone so high in India. Well, let's get started with the unboxing and check what this new smartphone has to offer. There you go, the first ever Google phone. And wait, this phone isn't black, it's kind of grey actually, though on the box it says quite black, so I don't know what's happening. Well, the device looks great actually, especially the build quality is awesome. It's built like a tank, I will say. The back look is also nice. The top part is covered by glass to hide the antenna bands. Overall, the look and feel of this smartphone is very premium. Let's quickly check the accessories. First of all, you are getting the paperwork and the SIM ejector pin. Well, as you can see guys, there is an earphone included, and I can say this is a very cheap quality headset. Just by holding it, the build quality, the feel of this headset is very poor. It's basically an OEM earphone and doesn't really go with this costly smartphone. I need to mention you really don't get this in the US or in the UK. Really, I don't have any idea why Google actually included this in the Indian variant. This can make a bad impression of the smartphone. There you have the data cable, which is basically a Type-C to USB 3.0 cable, and the quality is top class. You also get an OTG adapter for the Type-C port you have on the handset. There is another cable included, Type-C to Type-C, because the charging adapter actually takes Type-C cable only, no USB support. This quick charger is rated 5V 3A and 9V 2A, so quite nice. Now as I have got two cables, I don't have to reach out for my switchboard, detach the cable from the adapter connected to my computer. I can keep the USB cable connected to my PC permanently. That's all in the box. So apart from the earphones, you have got very premium quality accessories with this Google Pixel. Let's get rid of this mess here and have a close look at the device itself. Now I really don't want to bother you with the specs, just want to mention this is the first ever smartphone having Android 7.1 out of the box. I will show you some nice new features later in this review. The matte finish is really nice, it feels quite good, and because of the glass the phone doesn't feel that much slippery. I really like the way the back panel curves at the edges, provides a good grip of the phone. This smartphone weighs 143 gram and the thickness is 8.5mm. Now let's power on the device and check the all new Android 7.1 Nougat. Well friends, the device is ultimately ready. Let me show you some of my favorite Android Nougat features. First of all, you can just swipe up the apps tray to access your apps drawer, and so now you can put an extra app on the tray. Tapping and holding applications on the home screen as well as on the apps drawer will bring you some shortcuts to frequently used functions inside an app. Just like 3D Touch on your iPhones, you can tap and hold this home button to access to Google Assistant, which is now embedded into the OS. Just by swiping down on the fingerprint sensor, you can actually pull down the notification center. It's so handy, you don't have to reach out for the notification bar using your thumb, which is quite bothering. Double tapping the power key brings you the camera, and if you want to switch the cameras, just twist your wrist. These two features are directly borrowed from Motorola smartphones. Now there are some perks having a Google phone. You will be always up to date, and I don't know whether you noticed or not, all the app icons are now rounded. Honestly, I liked the old design. Of course, the stock UI is extremely smooth. This should be one of the most snappy devices. I will make some speed test and check that out. Overall, this new smartphone seems quite promising considering it's coming directly from Google. The cameras are also exciting with big sensors. Google actually collaborated with HTC for the cameras. So you have got best of other smartphones on this Google Pixel. So considering the price tag of $650, this new phone seems quite decent, but for 57,000 rupees, that is approximately $860, this is totally overpriced. I will upload a series of videos on this smartphone with tips and tricks, camera features, speed test and comparisons with S7 Edge, iPhone 7 and OnePlus 3. So make sure you are subscribed. I would really appreciate that. This is Shukesh Banik signing off. Have a nice day guys.